Okay, we're turning around. It's episode something, but it's Quest 89. Very excited to have my 4 favorite players. We don't talk about the 5th anymore. He got married. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, we put. Good.
I mean, I'm not married, so I'm doing great.
Yeah! If you're in chat and you're listening to this and you're not married, drop us like, hit that bell icon.
Woo-hoo! No commitment.
Yeah!
All right. Yeah.
Just hit that follow button,
And you can buy the I'm Not Married and I Love It t-shirt at our upcoming merch store, launching in 2023.
Working very hard on it.
Very hard. Anyway,
Yeah.
Rumham, who are you? Who are you playing? And what's one thing you won't miss about Dungeon Town?
I'm Rumham. I play Kalia. Apparently I forgot what class my character was like 3 times today while I was trying to change my nickname.
She does, float around.
Yeah. I will not miss that suspicious stew that we ate.
No? You don't like it?
I mean, Kalia has eaten a lot of food in her, travels. It wasn't the worst, but also wasn't the best. So I think she's ready to move on to greener pastures.
There were some very hard-working people involved in that stew.
There were some hard-working people in the stew. Probably.
Isn't that what he just said?
Is that what he said? Oh, God.
I implied, yes.
Oh. Well, that went over my head. Next.
Ellen.
I'm Ellen. I play Dame Kiri Jadespine, the Dwarven Operatic Bard and head of the Jadespine Dwarven clan. And
winner of the 3rd ever Dwarven Any Award.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Just really want to give you some more titles there.
Yes. Well, I mean, the Dame would never skip a title. You gotta tell people what you're up to, or else they don't know.
This is how Chromatic Wizards work.
Yes, and speaking of wizards, I don't think I will miss our Bayou wizard friend. Bahu, I'm sorry. He definitely caused more trouble than he was worth.
Alright, pal.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Leanne Lawrence, and I'm a commander.
Okay, wait, no. Was that the recording that time? I couldn't pick up on it.
So Leanne is going to be missing, not missing, rather, in Dungeon Town. She's definitely not going to be missing the fact that you use candles as currency. It's just very cumbersome to trade with.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. You gotta figure out, like, well, is this candlestick worth that much the candlestick? Like...
I mean, of course, then there's also the scented candles.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
No,
oh
you
man,
don't
this candle
understand.
has 2 hours left of it, but this candle's an hour, but is scented like soy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, no, this one's 100% soy. Is that the same as, one that's not certified 100% soy?
Like, who determines like the authenticity of the candle wax?
The sourcing of the wax itself isn't really that big of a deal in Dungeon Town, but there is one person's role is evaluating the generic worth of a candle.
Yeah, because like someone has to be like good at determining. Oh, it has this many hours left.
Yeah. Now, of course, if you have a name brand Bed Bath & Beyond the Bitterwood candle, now you're talking.
Didn't that store come up after Dungeon Town?
That's what
Yeah,
makes
but
it
that doesn't mean
valuable.
the Dungeon Town isn't, they're aware of things changing.
Are they though?
I mean, they don't really get a lot of it, but they are aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like staying hip on fashion, but you don't really buy it for yourself, you know. Seb?
I am Seb. I'm Play Ash and Sorcerer.
That was a very interesting verb tense.
I not miss. Honestly, just how many large animals are in that forest? That did not make sense. Those snails were like a third of the size as the monkey, and the monkey was already, pretty big.
Look, you're just lucky you didn't run across the sloths.
I am lucky. I am lucky. Because I feel they wouldn't be sloths. I feel like they would be categorically sloths, but not sloths. Monsters, maybe.
I don't know, man. Have you seen, Earth old sloths? They got huge.
Yeah, I know. And those things are terrible. I don't want to fight one.
Anyways,
No
the reason
Ice
there's
Age
so
campaign.
many large animals in this area, it's so that when there's no food, they have a lot of reserves. They can hibernate. Yep. Also, owlbears can glide silently.
Right. The of course.
Yep.
The living dungeon has kaiju in its guts.
We're not going to talk about the giant turtle spider, all right?
The turtle spider?
Where did that come
We're
from?
not gonna talk about it because it doesn't exist in this universe because it is part spider and therefore does not exist in this universe.
No, Rumham does have a point. It's part phase spider.
Why is it part phase spider? No.
How do you think it
Like,
got in there?
that thing would destroy a city just from like the vacuum left behind when that thing teleports.
There's warfare for you. It's just sneaking up behind phase spiders and like making a big
Spooky.
booming noise so that they will teleport.
Oh my god.
You just throw a box of phase spiders at someone.
Teleport your
Can we play the game?
problems
Can we play the game
elsewhere.
instead of giving the GM
No, this is good. Let's
ammunition?
continue. Anyways, you should all hear the soft, dulcet tones of the 13th Age theme song.
I do.
Ingrained into my mind.
Is this where you introduced the dubstep remix?
I will work on that for next session.
I want a disco remix.
I'll see what I can do, but I don't know. Anyway,
We are.
when we last played, you guys were in Dungeon Town, spooking some snails, sapping them of their sentience. Otherwise, just kind of chilling. The thief was all compressed, right? However, as you wake up into this morning, not that it looks any different, but there's more light in Dungeon Town than before. There's someone walking around, banging a bell, and some pots and pans letting people know it's time to wake. It's cycle 8032. And one of the people who have been keeping you, assigned by the provost to keep you guys informed, knocks on your guys' small room and informs you, "Good news, adventurers, the Stone Thief has opened up once again."
Good! I just knock over a table as I'm standing up.
You don't need to be in a hurry. I imagine the Stone Thief will still be out for some time.
We have no word yet on where we have surfaced, or if we're even at a surface, but we do know the passageways have expanded. And in fact, there's a promising passageway that does not lead through the Darrow Caves.
Even better.
Our scouts don't have time to go explore it at this moment, but if the adventurers would like to forge on ahead, we'll send someone to make sure we don't find your corpses in a bit.
That's very thoughtful.
I think we do. I think we do that. I think that sounds great. Any sort of reasons anybody might want to stay in the nasty, muddy town
That's my town you're talking about.
filled with sweat? I'm sorry, this
It
is a
muddy.
conversation, you know. There is mud, honestly.
I
And
do
you
have
should be
one
thankful.
person I want to speak with before we leave. Well, two.
Oh?
We should probably inform the provost for one.
True.
Get any last bits of insight. And two, we have someone that we made a promise to, a weaver.
That is true. Alright. Well, the provost can't know about that conversation.
Yes, we speak with the provost first, and then we leave, so to say.
I like it. Let's go find the provost then.
It is not hard to find the provost. He is where he usually is, ready to take command should people be attacked, but otherwise working through a small amount of paperwork and giving people direction. He finishes what he's working on without looking up as you guys enter the room, then turns and his cold, steely gaze looks over you once again. I take it that you are leaving my humble town.
That's the plan.
You have respected my laws and rules and provided much assistance while you were here. You're welcome back anytime.
I appreciate that. Though, there is one question we had. Our guide mentioned a certain passageway that doesn't go through the drow tunnels.
The Stone Thief often has new passageways open up, old ones close down. This is true.
Do you know anything about this pathway?
If it does not lead through the Darrow, then that's one less chance that you get abducted from behind and dragged down into their feeding caves. I would recommend it.
I'm all on board on not being dragged into something called a feeding cave.
I didn't even know there was a thing called the feeding caves, honestly.
I've been to a feeding cave once before. That outlaw never stood a chance.
Hey.
Either way, we appreciate what you've done for us.
And I you. May we cross paths again.
Hopefully, in better circumstances.
There we go.
He just gives a simple nod and returns to the next thing in his stack of work.
Alright. Next up, one last visit around the town.
Yeah. Everybody has all the supplies they need, right? We just need to say goodbye to our friends.
We have friends here?
We have a guy that we are taking with us.
I mean, if he's coming with us, then do we have to say goodbye?
Do you
No,
know
but we
what
aren't supposed to let
subtlety
the
is?
provost.
For posterity's sake, yeah, we should say goodbye just so it doesn't look sus.
Yeah, you know.
I think we should just leave so that people don't assume that there's a relationship there at all.
Oh, that he just went missing.
We still need to meet up with him.
We definitely do not need to put this much thought into it. A single guy leaving is not going to cause a problem. We just need to go get him.
Yeah, could we send like a kid with some silver to run and tell the guy with the message to meet us on the outskirts of the town, and we'll just head off
That's
from there.
more suspicious than us just going and talking to him. We saved
Yeah,
him
but
from a
it's like-
gorilla.
How about a very sickly looking kid so that he doesn't stick around very long after the fact?
Oh,
How about we just go talk to the guy?
yeah, let's just go talk to him. It's fine.
Alright, that's fair.
Does anybody remember his name?
No.
It's Overon, something like that.
Was that it?
Orion.
Orion?
My bad.
I'm instantly more invested in this. I forgot that it was Orion who we were taking with us.
Well, attempting. Your way, Jam. Lead us to Orion.
You guys wander to the Weaver's hut. It's not much different than the other huts, except it has, the means to weave things. There's Orion sitting by not just candlelight, he has a whole lantern so you can see what he's doing. And he has a whole pile of tattered clothes, some that seem to have been pilfered off of orcs that died in the attack against the Sloths. He is stitching them back together into new garments. He finishes his line as he walks up. Oh yeah, please roll icon relationship, and it was like, customers, please step into the back. I can get you fitted.
Of course.
Okay.
As you guys go to the back, it's just like a simple, like, piecemealed curtain. He whispers, "Are you leaving?"
That's the plan.
Do you know if it goes up or down yet?
No idea, but there's no Dwaro caves, supposedly.
Ooh. If I go with you, how do I know that I won't just end up dead?
Oh, that is not a guarantee we can make. No.
If you stay here, how do you know you're not gonna end up dead?
That's true.
Hey, friend, life is about taking chances. Sometimes you meet a wizard on the road. He says, "Hey, kid, I got a wand to show you," and you got to roll that die. Because sometimes it's a really powerful wand, and sometimes it's not.
Are you still hung up about the wand?
It's up to you, man. I'm extending to you my wand. Are you gonna grab my wand?
To put it in a much better tone of wording, we're offering our hand to bring you along to a place that's far less riddled with death.
And disease.
The risk is that you might perish along the way. We'll try our best to protect you. The stone thief is cruel.
I mean, heck, we might make it.
Yeah, again, really, this is sort of like an exercise in looking out for numero uno, right? And so this starts right now. Looking out for number one, what do you want to do?
Orion just
Right.
gives like a big sigh. He's like, "Do you know how many adventurers have come through here full of optimism that they can be the ones to escape alive? They can be the one to get us out." There's a reason the provost bans that kind of talk.
No, but to
We
be
get it.
honest,
What makes you any different, huh?
We
We
already
have been
succeeded.
out before.
Well, it helps.
We're not saying for sure that we can do it again, but we are saying if you want to, throw in your lot with us, we're willing to have you and keep an eye out for you. That's all we're promising.
yeah, bud, this is my first time here. Look how far I've come.
You guys have done incredible things. That's true. I can't just sit here weaving together stinky orc clothes for the rest of my life. Fine, I'll follow along.
All right.
Okay, we're happy to
gonna-
have you.
What's it gonna cost me?
Oh, dude, you got a sword?
I
You got a
have-
pack. You got a pack. We can't do all the exercise ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
He can do basic combat like all excuse me, like all citizens of Dungeon Town. If he's not capable of at least basic like defense of the walls, he's in the stew.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Look, if he can
Only-
defend himself, and so that we don't have to constantly have someone standing next to him, then good, mission accomplished.
The only thing that it'll really cost you is you'll probably be working under the jade spines for at least a little while.
I
We'll
can
help you
weave
get
there, too.
established.
Maybe it'll give me better things to weave with.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
I'm pretty sure the Dame is still waging a war over the drapes.
I still think they looked fine originally.
You should tell that to Granny Jadespine. She changes them every time we leave.
You know, everyone needs a hobby.
Alright. Meet us at the outskirts of town in a few minutes, Vin.
He
I hope this
nods
means
and
that
he
we...
goes to start packing his stuff.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I really hope that means that we end up like all walking out awkwardly together because he didn't actually have anything to pack that wasn't already in the room with him. So we're all going to the outskirts?
I'll go into the outskirts.
See no reason to not.
Some people, no one gives you a cheer, but some people give you like a nod or a small wave as they see you depart the town. You see plenty of other people from the town like going off to go gather, new resources or scout out paths to other levels or check if old ones are still good. There is a group already heading off to go brave the Darrow Caves, and they have a large, still alive sloth that's been tied up that they seem to be offering for payment through the passageways.
We just had to mention sloths.
I mean, there are worse things that could happen.
Yep.
Alright.
For example, they could be angry sloths.
Don't stop tempting fate.
We've been finding a lot of slow creatures lately.
I think this time we should just try, using that to our advantage and running. You know?
Kinda did.
That's a strategy we haven't tried in a long time.
It is a good strategy.
You guys venture on. There's a new crack in one of the cave walls. The natural stone and shells give way to brick that's been cobbled together with some marble and some tile. It looks like a bunch of old areas have been crammed together and just kind of compressed into. It just kind of looks like someone's made a kaleidoscope of building materials. You travel for about an hour or two. Rumham, do you want to tell us one weird artifact from the surface that you find along the way?
Artifact, like what size? Big, small?
It could be a statue jutting out from the ceiling, or a pile of books that have been turned into wallpaper, or
Yeah, there is a statue of a famous lord that mysteriously went missing and became the talk and subject of numerous conspiracy theories about aliens and otherworldly beings who come and steal things from our world, but it just got eaten by the stone thief.
Yeah, you can see, you have to actually duck underneath his statue. His ankles are embedded in the right wall, and his head, the top of his head, eyes up. You just see his nose is in the left. You just kind of have to limbo under. Ellen?
Let's see. I think another artifact we find is... I've always got a fondness for those random little table clutter things. So I think we find just sort of strewn in corners and maybe packed together, the random things that you find off of people's tables and mantelpieces. There's candlesticks, not the candles, the candlesticks.
Mm-hmm.
There's old pipes. There's probably a snuff box. maybe a couple of bits of vase and things like that that have just sort of been cobbled together into like these weird bricks.
All right. It almost looks like someone started building a house out of them, but like the doors just made of pure glass and there's no way to get in. And even when you look through that glass door, like there's just nothing in there.
Oh yeah, no, it's not like a proper building.
Pout?
There is what appears to be a ruined orc outpost, just consumed and like torn apart.
Like you can wander through. It almost looks like there should still be a campfire, but the center of the campfire is just like a basket of bread that's long molded. The tents are over just like random gorges that go 20 feet down. But it still it keeps the hair on the back of your neck up. It feels like you're wandering through enemy territory. Seb?
The smashed body of a mechanical dragon made of a brass-like metal and engraven with runes smoothed over by time.
I don't need any elaboration to that. It's the only distinctive thing of that area.
Nice.
You come up onto a long piece. It almost looks like the ceiling is painted blue as if it were sky. But there's the twinkling of stars coming down from that sky. Unsure why. The buildings are constructed with almost like a medieval style, maybe Shogun's era of Japan, but the floor, the tile starts eating away and giving way to this black murky substance that looks like stars, looks like a galaxy. They're just twinkling, things are shooting by. As you stare down, just every now and then images start passing by underneath your feet. You step in it, the ripples go across this substance. And in your reflection, you see, Lian, but as a man. The Dane, but as an orc. It's just, there seem to be distortions everywhere you look.
Oh.
I'm reminded of Usador's tower.
That's interesting. I want to like just shoot a small jet of flame and see what my reflections do.
As you shoot out just a small tuft, like it lights up the area around you, but you see just almost like a prism, it fractures out into like cold and lightning, and in one instance just this weird little lightning like laser pulse, what we know as a sci-fi pulse, but like you just see as a small ball of energy.
Oh, I hate it.
There's other people's faces down there too. There's a red forgeborn purchasing some sort of horse from the nearby shop, but it twists as a wave goes by, and instead of being a forgeborn, it seems sleek and metallic. He's still joined by some sort of forgeborn horse, but the people are walking by in this sleek synthetic fabric, and weird metallic spears are flying by in the air, propelled by some sort of magic you can't see. Callia takes a few steps and just sees a moth staring up back at her.
Good luck with that one, Chief.
Well, the dame's vote is whatever this is. We clearly are not supposed to touch it. Why don't we just move on?
Oh, I mean, we're walking on it right now. It's touching you. And I
Oh.
point at the dame's feet.
Yeah, don't like that.
The dame looks down. There's just a rat joined by that moth Kalia saw being blasted by floating machinations, forgeborn constructs, surely firing energy blast after energy blast, leaving them in a hump on the ground.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I only see one immediate path off of this.
I suggest we make our way quickly.
Yeah, no, quickly's good.
The air here feels weird. It's as if this entire area has been appropriated by some other power that other than the Stone Thief. There's no white tendrils here. There's instead black mist, purple streaks through the bricks.
God damn it, Viego.
Viego.
Ariane, this is not normal. I just want you to know. This is beyond our normal.
Orion has like stayed way far back. It hasn't even stepped onto the black substance yet.
That might be the best decision.
How is it the NPC is the one with the best, decision-making abilities?
I mean,
Because we're the ones that have to push forward.
Yeah, it's not really a choice on our end at this point.
Kalia, take point.
We have greater obligations.
Ash's foot seeps in as he work further in. It's the substance is just not reacting well to you guys being there, and he gets a big gloop on his foot. And as he gets out and shakes it, just a couple chicken feathers shake out of it.
Okay, that's good.
Little black and purple dots start eking upward as if raindrops from the surface towards the ceiling.
That's good.
Alright, I have an idea. What if... Alright, I want to use my butter knife, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to angle it so it's like a sloped doorway up onto the floor of the, upper spot here.
Sure.
No height.
You cut a nice little doorway, and then you manage to walk upward as if on a ramp to the tile above. The tile itself, though, you're used to walking along tile, and it's different tile, but here it's oddly consistent in size. But one's brick, and the other is a composite, and another is this synthetic metal. They're all variations of as if different civilizations built the same structures.
Right.
I'm guessing the dame is getting one heck of a headache because she can see ghosts of ruins.
None of these are Dwarven.
Okay.
Can I?
If any of you want to get off of that goop, take the path.
What happens if I gather power here?
If you gather power, it'll work like normal, but it'll just feel wrong.
Okay.
Is it like the type of magic feels weird, or is it evil?
How you can tell when the milk is still good, but not, you gotta finish it off.
That's a good one.
I've never been in that circumstance.
Lucky. Yeah, move, get off, yeah, leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I made a doorway. We could just go through that.
You continue walking forward, and it feels like something is pushing you back, almost like a pressure wanting you to leave. You shouldn't be here.
Nope, point taken.
But the only way forward is through here.
Forward. Yeah, it's forward. The only way forward is forward.
We've dealt with worse.
With an orangish glow seeping from the center here, it looks like something's reaching up out of the black mist.
I
There,
am not helping it.
attached to a gray pole, then comes out a hand, scaly. Out comes a head.
Oh, what?
A mouth opens, but no sound comes out.
This sucks. I'm sorry. I had nothing to do with this. I had nothing to do with this. And I'm sorry.
Kalia, is your turn. It seems like something's manifested what appears to be Raza, but larger, scarred. Seb, do you want to tell us what's happened to Raza in your timeline?
Yeah, in our timeline, Raza has been on the front lines fighting elves. He's been blown up by a mine. He's been dragged through the forest by dogs. Left on the verge for dead. He received a transfusion of blood and has since sort of changed, right? He's larger, and there's probably sort of a smarter sort of malevolence about the way that he may even it may even look like he started to mumble to himself, at least this version, right?
Yeah, and this is not Raza. This is something else. This is someone pulling what appears to be Raza, a version of Raza, from somewhere else. And Kalia, it is your turn.
So we're not in combat, right?
Oh, you're in combat.
Oh, we're in combat. Cool.
Did you not notice the like 50 d20s?
I mean, just because we're in combat doesn't mean that, like, you know, he's made a, you know, move to attack yet, right?
You can sense malice coming from this figure.
Yeah. Who couldn't sense malice coming from Raza? I want to move backwards. If I stand kind of like, well, I mean, if Leanne would like move back a quarter of an inch.
Just step on the stairs.
If I stood like right here, could I like attack any or deflect any incoming attacks diagonally like this way?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna stand there. And I'm assuming if I try and talk to Raza, this is not Raza.
You can try.
Yeah, before I just frickin' blast him, I'm gonna try and call out and say, hey, Raza. Long time no see. You see you got some new, war paint. It's a nice color. How's, Havel doing?
As you stare at Havel in his hand, sometimes it's Havel, other times it's just like large gauntleted fists, other times it's a large great sword, sometimes it's daggers. And Raza himself it looks kind of like Raza, but it's shifting constantly.
Yeah, that's not Raza. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna blast him. I'm sorry, Brad. I got a blast. But before I do that, we've had a full rest, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to do the thing.
The Halo?
No, I mean, I'm gonna do that too, but I feel like this is gonna be a big battle. So I feel like, do you guys want extra miss damage?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll do this. Add 12 miss damage. And then I'll also pop my halo, which I have to press the bonus thing, right, Toon?
Yeah.
I saw effects were in the thing now.
Yes, but we don't automatically add them yet.
Wait,
Fair.
clicking on it does not do anything, right?
No, you gotta edit it to add your 2 AC bonus. And
Edit.
PV and MD.
It'll be
Oh.
automated soon enough, I'm sure.
2, 2, 2. Okay.
That's a lot of data entry.
You making it convenient for the player?
Okay, I think I did it correctly. And then I can still have my standard action. Am I targeted? He's targeted. Okay. I'm just gonna blast him.
Right.
Wow!
Oh.
I still get 12 miss damage.
Does he eat
Oh wait,
it?
no,
Does he
you
just-
don't.
It's a nat
no,
1,
'cause it's
0
a
miss
1,
damage.
you don't get miss damage.
As you
Does he
cast
eat
out
it?
your divine energy, yeah, his mouth opens up and
Oh?
like the blast goes out, then comes back in, and he just gobbles it up.
I get to try that again. Thanks,
Kalia
Leanne.
like jabs you from behind. Go again.
It's more
Sorry,
like
Leanne.
I see.
Oh my god. That's better than 1. At least I get the freaking miss damage.
Ooh.
Well, all I have to say on the matter is it's more like Leanne sees Kalia like rearing back her arm to throw this javelin, and she just kind of casually like grabs the elbow and tilts it slightly.
And it still doesn't help.
Leanne, is now your
that's
turn.
my
then.
turn.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do with my life right now? Just gonna get 1 command point, thanks.
Okay.
Flat away the odds here. Anything else I want to do right now? No, not yet.
As if, like, with a cold, calculated look, the Havel points at Ash, and then there Azure is teleport directly next to Ash. With a fit of rage.
Wait a second. No way! Yes! I mean, no, but yes!
Not only that, it hurts extra hard as, let's see, you take 32 extra damage from a 7 deadly secret.
No way that do they work with each other? That's ridiculous. That's awesome. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, that's fucking rad. How much is that? 74 plus 32, 106. I am at
Ash just
14.
drop.
Still better than Birdie.
There's just a roar in your face of Azir, and you hear just static, and his throat looks like a black hole. Not that you know what that looks like. Hold on, that was a 20.
I have a feeling I'm starting to figure it out.
Yeah. That was a 20, which means, like, as he smacks you and rips out bits, the goop comes gunking off from him and forms into 2 new creatures that join the combat.
What?
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. I am sorry.
Dame?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out like how I want to balance my resources here. I think I'm gonna pop like this is kind of a like No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to target one of the void beasts. Are they mooks?
They are mooks.
Okay. Cool. That doesn't really change things. I'm still going to target the soulless one, and I'm going to battle chant. And let's see how squishy they are.
The soulless void beast collapses back into void, disappearing from the battlefield. That was exactly enough.
Oh, perfect. They're not that squishy, guys. I'm staying well over here.
Alright, but what about that battle cry effect?
Oh, right, battle cry effect. Let's see, what was that? That was a... Come on. An 8. I can give somebody a disengage.
I think Ash may want that.
Or a save ends effect, yeah.
I have a spell that can disengage.
Are you sure? Do you want to do that, or do you want to try for the free disengage check?
No, I have an attack that can deal damage and force him off of me.
Okay, what if you miss?
What if I fail to disengage?
Nothing happens if you fail to disengage.
Then you just stay there.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Go for it.
Okay, move it.
So I will disengage. Nice. How far can I get?
Away.
Yeah, I don't know. You can get like pretty much, halfway to Talia.
I'll run into the void. Sure. Yeah. I'll bleed all over this inky black mess. What could happen?
Your blood falls into the void and just disappears.
No, that's a good sign. I was hoping to get that back, but.
What else are you doing with your turn, sir?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's your
okay.
turn now.
Yeah, it is my turn now, isn't it? I'm going to cast Dragon's Leap.
Okay.
Which means that I fly now.
Okay.
So I'm in the air, and I believe. That should be at like. Oh no, 5th level is fine for that. The others should be at 7th level.
Well, you're now flying.
I am flying. Action. Sorry. That was a quick action. I'm going to Ray of Frost Raza and see what that does to him. Or not.
Can you guys, like...
It splashes across his scales and just sinks into the void.
That's 9 total miss damage. I add my charisma.
Also, Callie has, like, +12.
I'll add an extra 3. Yeah, I
Callie has a +12 to miss damage right now for everybody?
Did you?
Yeah, for the whole...
Does nobody fucking read except me?
I didn't think it was a +12. That's huge.
Yeah, it's for everybody in the party for the whole battle.
Well, everyone nearby.
That's my turn.
The void beast slinks into the void, and there's just ripples underneath as it speeds across and pops up in front of Kalia.
That's horrible. Those things are fast.
I don't think we can run from that one.
No.
Well, the good news is the GM needs to find its attack, so we'll be here for the next 5 minutes waiting.
I miss Dungeon Town.
I don't ever deal with this one, the cannibalism.
We didn't really have to deal with the cannibalism. We just neatly decided we were not going to deal with that aspect of Dungeon Town.
I mean, we kind of implicitly dealt with it whenever you had that stew.
We encountered it, and we kind of went, okay, and we moved on.
Okay, I don't know why it's not rolling. I could have sworn I didn't...
Versus AC?
Versus AC on Kalia.
You need to type that into the field.
Did I install... Oh no, did I install the broken version when I moved to the new server?
Maybe.
I probably did. That sounds like something I would do.
29 to hit.
Kalia, 29 to hit. 18 damage if it does so.
I actually think that with the +2 it does hit, unfortunately.
All right, you have lost that aura. Then make sure you remove it.
You said 18?
Yep.
Ooh.
Hold on. Copy this. Please hold. I'm going to bring us back to a good version. Then it should be much faster since we've moved to the new server.
Yeah, hang on. Let me input my administrator password. I'm in.
You're in.
Fixing the module.
Okay.
All right, I fixed it.
Cool. Good work, Hacker Man. Power, you get the hacker achievement.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay, relaunch. Okay, and reload, and you should be back in. Look at that, seamless.
Didn't take like 5 minutes just to finish loading the server in.
Feels nice. Let's make sure that actually works now. Yep, it actually does roll. Cool. Okay, we're back in this. It is now Kalia's turn.
I'm gonna have to give this.
Kalia is still loading in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this a couple minutes.
Yeah, it takes quite a while to load into this one.
Even now?
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than Forge. I think this is like actual, like, all of the content getting like sent over rather than like how Forge just kind of.
Yeah, Kalia is still loading in.
Have you considered loading faster?
I mean,
You know,
I did buy a new Wi-Fi card, so ideally it should be faster. Oh, no.
I don't think it's a question of Wi-Fi card.
I'm still loading in. We can come back to me when I load in.
Leanne,
I don't know
do you
how
wanna
long
go
it's
take your
gonna
turn?
take.
I could, but there is this one issue with that, which then I could have command points to use on Kalia that I shouldn't be able to do. And that's kind of like the only issue I have with that. Also,
Look, tell you what, Kalia's delaying her turn. You guys tied anyway. She's now after you.
you know what? I'll take it. I'm also loading it.
Ah, damn.
I've been stalling, hoping that I would be in by now. But unfortunately, I'm gonna blame it on White Raza.
Yeah. Anyway, it was
This is-
really
Yeah,
funny.
it's
Seb,
too-
Seb spent
It
so
was-
much time and effort leveling up Raza.
Oh,
Raza
this that
crashed
build?
the server. I'm still not in. Raza's too powerful.
It's just too thick.
This is part of that build, Seb.
yeah, I saw that monk in there. That is, wow. That is beefy.
That's an AU where Raza decided to learn how to punch.
Okay, I see people's names.
If only I saw your name.
I mean, I got my dice right here. Just tell me my numbers. I'm ready to go. I'll set the webcam on the desk.
I don't feel like it should be taking you guys this long to load in.
Yeah, no,
but-
every time I reload, it's just a blank screen.
Okay, cool.
There I am.
This is like the third time I've refreshed the page now.
Just let it sit then.
You probably shouldn't
Yeah,
have
that
refreshed
could
it
be.
3 times.
Well, no, I waited considerable amount of time and then refreshed it.
Alright, well, since I'm in.
Alright, Leanne,
From
there's
where
this
I'm standing,
grayish
can I stab
void
the thing?
in front of you.
I can reach it from like where I'm standing currently.
Yeah.
I'll adjust myself very slightly and stab.
You stab through it, and it falls back into just sludge on the staircase, sliding through the cracks back down into the voidscape.
Shoutouts to me actually getting a good amount of command points for once.
Oh, I'm in.
I'm in.
Romham, are you...
I think I'm in now.
Okay, I see your name.
Okay. I see things on the screen.
Alright, is that your turn, pal?
Yum, yum. I'm gonna die. This guy's gonna like jump up and Michael Jordan me. He's gonna spike me into the ground.
Oh, cool. Who's gaining temp HP?
Alright, well, consider it Rumham due to math. It's me and then 3 other nearby allies.
Okay, cool. So me for sure.
Am I nearby?
You are nearby.
Okay.
The point is, everyone gets the buff.
That's good. That's good. Tell me more about getting him more health. How can I do this otherwise?
So Raza is the one that is creating the void things, right?
When he struck Ash, like, some void split off and formed.
Okay. Cool.
I still think we should hit Ash. Sorry, Raza.
Hit
Yeah, I
Ash.
think you should hit Ash too.
No, I meant Raza.
Alright, well, my turn is done, but Kalia technically
Yeah.
delayed.
That's not Raza.
There's
Raza would
no... There's only one enemy on the field right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Even though this can hit 2 nearby enemies, I'm just gonna hit the one. Are you shitting me? Oh, it's MD. It's
half,
MD.
It's half magic, half damage, plus 12. So, plus half damage, and then minus 12. So that's still pretty good.
Cool.
Rum, what's your what's the speed of your thing? Your like heal?
What heal?
What do you mean? What heal?
Well, I have like 3 different heals. What heal are you talking about?
Speaking of which, Spear of Radiance actually grants a nearby ally a free recovery.
Seb?
Oh,
It's
nice.
a 3-1 too. It's great.
Yeah. Is that what you meant, pal?
Well, there's that. Don't you also have like a quick action one?
Yeah, I do. But I can only use it twice per battle. So if he's looking okay, well, he's not looking okay for now. I was thinking he would roll a little bit higher on the recovery, so
You know, I would really not like to tempt fate.
you can use recovery from your own pool now, Seb.
Is that another ability of yours?
Yeah, but
Does
it's
no one
not.
read?
It's not
No.
free. You have to use it from your own pool of recoveries.
I will use it from my free pool of recoveries. Look at me. Oh,
You're very consistent in how much you heal.
yeah.
Which is not a lot. You should not be happy about that.
Oh, it's
No,
only
it's
30
not.
HP. His max HP is like 100 something. That's a pretty sizable chunk.
Hey, let's not pretend like I'm happy about this either, right? Because I'm not.
All right,
Okay,
it
that's
is
my
now
turn.
Azir's turn. He with powerful legs, leaps off of the tile, leaving behind cracks.
What the fuck?
Ash is splashed with void, which hides the fact that Azir is now just glowing with energy.
What is that? What is that?
Alright, Dame.
No.
Evoked Fireball.
Oh my god.
Alright, now because that was evoked and because that was a hit, that is actually going to be 120 damage.
I'm going to use my Emperor 6.
Okay.
And you know what I'm going to do? I want to, you know, at this point, one could argue. Can you shut up, Seb? Alright, I know you think this is funny, you little chucklehead. It's not. Dame's about to get one shot, and you're laughing.
It's not quite one shot thanks to the temp HP, but it's pretty damn close.
Alright. What I want to do is, you know, at this point, one could argue Raza's pretty close to a dragon at this point.
Correct.
You know, Azar here.
Yeah.
I want to use my innate connection, my raw, like, will of enforcing the Emperor's will to dampen his power using the enchantments of my Imperial Plate.
Accept it. Your plate absorbs some of the energy of the fire blasts, and because it was a less than a 16, the Dame takes half damage of the 120.
Okay, so only 60.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much of that comes out of the temp? The temp health goes first.
The temp health goes first. When you apply 60 health, 60 damage, since we actually rolled 60, which is incredible. So go ahead and just apply that, and I'll subtract from temp first.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
Okay, weird.
Like, most of the time when I try and do that stuff, like the actual, like, subtract, it doesn't actually work or update properly on the Dame for some reason. Maybe it's probably user error, but I've had to, like, be manually updating my hit points for most of this.
Anyways, next to Azir, two more void beasts come crawling out of the woodwork.
That's just terrible.
Dame?
Yeah, you know what? That's enough of that. I think it's time for some Song of Thunder.
What's gonna stop it? It's
Song of Thunder is nice because it will target multiple things. So we can work on keeping these void things down while also maybe whacking the Raza thing.
It's so bad.
Whew, almost a 1.
Which, let's see.
You rolled 3 nearby enemies, so I'll hit all of them. Immediately
Excellent.
Sending the other 2 void creatures back where they came.
To the Shadow Realm.
Oh, but Azir itself is no longer holding up its form well. It rise and turns, growing in size, and then just gloop falls into the void. Let me do a copy here. The ripples are sent further underneath. Let's see. We're on escalation die 1, end of the round.
It's not the round. I still have a turn.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh.
We'll bring you back. As a Xenius black hole has now, as if something's been destroyed, ripples out from the end of the arena.
Oh, hell.
Roll everyone.
I have no vision in this scene.
Hold on. Trigger. Turn off that.
You don't want to see what's there. It's
Oh no, I don't.
okay. Yeah.
So does this count as getting to re-roll Moment of Glory then?
Yes. We'll start with escalation die 1, and Ash, you still had a turn, correct?
I do.
That's a very astute observation.
Well, I'm going to use the last of my dragon flight to sort of come up here and land. And I'm going to run for cover and begin gathering power.
All right. It feels wrong. It feels like you're gathering power from sources that never should have existed to you. But you gather power.
I'm also going to cast Touch of Evil as well. I believe Gather Power is a standard action, Touch of Evil is a quick action. So as I'm charging up, let's see what happens. Oh, this is useless. This is useless to me. I have a fear aura, so I'm notably terrifying in appearance and probably composure, although this thing is a dragon that's a black hole, so I don't think it cares very much. But that's my turn.
All right. It's now top of the round 2 then, and the Void of Sedok stands. Not only is there a black hole, there's bits of a large spear. We know them as planets, but it's just being eaten up into this black hole.
Oh, good.
My command. Let's go. What?
Anyway, nope. Ash is closest, so let's roll.
No,
D3. The Void Dragon comes forward and targets both Ash and Kalia, who are the closest, for its ensorceling breath.
Okay. Well,
Who's the
I can...
31? Who's the 19? You said Ash and Kalia, so that means Ash takes the 31, right?
Those are the attacks. The damage is still 24 for both.
Damn it.
Out from the black hole
how
pops some more void beasts. Go ahead.
I love how the implication there for a minute was like, Ellen, like, you mean to tell me like a 29 doesn't hit your AC? Because I heard that stutter there for a minute. I was there with you. I was on that ride. When Kalia asked, I was like, is Kalia at 30 AC?
Kalia, is now your turn.
Stop secretly rolling dice.
No.
I don't like that.
Nobody likes it when you secretly
I don't
roll
like
dice.
that.
The
Ash,
arena
why
has
are
been
you over there?
Very corrupted at this point.
What? Why is Ash over there?
He's glowing with
Because
power.
I was gonna blast him, but
I think you could stand a little bit further away and blast. So the part in the middle, this area here, can we actually walk on it,
You can still walk on it, yeah.
and are we taking damage as we walk on it, or?
No, but as you walk across it, you're witnessing the death of a planet play out below you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna walk. I just was curious. Oh man.
do you get a bonus whenever there's like a demon on the battlefield? Because I'm 1 now.
It's undead.
Oh.
These creatures aren't undead, right? They're just demonic.
In fact, they are celestial.
Oh boy. So they don't get the holy damage thing. I mean, oh man, I really can't do much here. I guess I'll just Javelin of Faith. It's really all I can do. Oh my god, and I can just roll like crap.
You still get the extra miss damage though, so that is 18 damage.
Oh, that did more damage when I thought it went to it.
Yeah, nobody needs help. Oh, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
We're gonna die.
All right, Leanne.
You can say Leanne all you want. I'm not sure exactly how to approach this one. See, this is where I wish I had my Emperor 6.
Now this does count as a dragon.
I would fucking hope so.
This is 2 dragons within the span of like 10 sessions. This is more than most people average.
You know, there has been a lot of dungeons too.
That's true.
Oh man.
Well, crazy how that works.
Dungeons in my tabletop
It's
RPG?
gonna move over here, take some cover.
Where are our characters? I don't actually see anybody on the map. All I see is the dragon. I don't see where are we.
Down there.
Oh, so you gotta pull the map down.
I've got it. Did it not finish loading? Like, we're still where we used to be? Yeah, okay, I can see the little red circle.
You cannot see the ding.
It did
right
not
there.
just finish loading. Okay, fine.
Boy.
The void beasts are going to swoop down through the void and pop up next
Excuse
to
you?
Ash. What?
I still had an option that I was about to do.
Go ahead.
Buckaroo.
I'll go back.
I'm gonna pop this. Alright. So, I mostly just want to get everyone pushed up. So that means Kalia can move up.
All right, Kalia.
Dame also can move up.
If I ever get into the game.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I'll move her up.
And Ash can also move if he so desires.
These things are gonna come get me regardless. I think I'm gonna stay where I am. At least I'm here behind a wall. And I'm scary to everything that can be scared on the field. I think I can terrify just fine.
Alright. No.
All right.
I don't think that dragon was ever an option.
The void creatures sloop forward to the creature empowered and just start walloping on Ash.
They're dazed. Unless they have more than twice my HP.
Twice your HP.
Yeah.
Her
Oh.
HP.
Which is 166 right
Let me
now.
go back to this fear thing.
Yeah.
Enemies engaged with you that have fewer hit points and double your current. Oh wow, they can't. What does daze mean again? I should know this.
-4 penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if they're scared of you, they're not going to engage you. Then sorry, my bad. And they are going to pop.
Wait a second. Are they using an action to get away from me?
No, they wouldn't have approached you in the first place because of your fear aura.
Oh, come
They're
on,
gonna
GM.
pop up out. Stop selecting all of them. They can't quite all. What?
GM makes misplay, then backpedals.
This is the only person at the table that can control Z whenever they want.
Kalia gets an attack. Leanne gets an attack. Dame gets an attack. The last one can't even hit.
We're going to die.
Another void beast pops out of the black hole. That was a 15. That was a 5. Another void beast pops out of the black hole. And that was a
Why
17.
was this the fight that you chose to get us used to not having Lucian and Grizz around?
There should only be one that spawned from that.
Did I? No, there's a 15 and a 5.
I see the 15. I don't see the 5.
The second gravity ripple is 5 plus 11 equals 16 versus you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, in that case, I want to activate. No, save it. Never mind.
All right, Dame, it's now your turn.
Yeah. I have. I should still have the Song of Thunder going. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna leave the dragon be for right now and just focus on this little horde of void beasts.
I like the one what got many legs like a spider.
Now, you are now a close quarters caster, so you will take an attack opportunity from casting a spell. Songs.
We talked about
Yep,
songs.
You're right. Never mind. My bad.
So
5
anyway,
nearby
all of the
enemies.
voids are dead, right?
Yeah, wow, they just get blasted by this huge clap of thunder.
God.
You know, that was 5 nearby enemies. I think the dragon counts as
Yeah,
nearby.
it sure does.
Yeah, I missed my sustain though.
Hang on.
I can fly.
Alright, donkey.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm going to fly. I can fly.
You can't fly.
I'm going to fly over this gate. I am empowered,
Okay.
and I'm feeling like a bad bitch.
Yeah. You can't say that.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Well,
Feeling
that's a
like
very positive connotation.
Naughty prostitute.
I'm feeling like a bad person right now, and I think what would be a better way to display that than dropping a 7th level fireball on this dragon? I don't know why that did that the way it did. Is that right?
It's probably rolling all the. How many people did you target?
Oh, 3 nearby enemies in a group.
Ah. All right,
Yeah,
Seth.
so-
Are you ready to see the tastiest thing an enemy's had yet?
Oh.
You know what? I'm allowing this anyway.
What do you mean the tastiest thing an enemy has had yet? What is...
Your empowered fireball grows large and then just gets devoured into the black hole maw of this dragon.
Would you like some help to counter magic the counter magic? Is this
I can't counter the counter magic to counter magic, can I?
can I like if we think that this is the moment I do finally have icon relationships.
Seb does too.
I do too, yeah.
Is it
But
worth it?
Can you counter magic it for free?
I don't have counter magic, but I can bullshit.
Can I use my Archmage 6?
To cast counter magic against counter magic?
to cast counter magic against counter magic. This thing has an MD of like 1 million, doesn't it?
All right, I'll let you cast counter magic against counter magic.
Oh.
That is a success. All right.
It's like Dragon Ball Z.
I allowed you to re-roll your d10s and add another d10 to it for the damage.
What? How many D10s are there? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna be replacing -3 plus 3d10, so 4d10 total, right?
Yeah, I also would
So-
have re-rolled the 3 and the 4 myself. But...
Okay. So
The odds are in your favor for that.
-10, rolling 60, 10. So 48 plus. It looks like I rolled 45.
All right,
is
that is
93.
a total of 97 damage. The fireball goes inside of its bullet. Then as if
Doubled.
doubled, sorry, times 2. 194 damage. The fireball disappears into the black void of the creature. Then the stars start exploding inside the void. The supernova goes off as 194 damage gets ripped out of this void creature.
Also +8.
What we like to see.
I remembered that. It was part of it.
Nice.
That's rad. Yes. That is my turn. I'm going to die.
Well done, Ash.
This creature's mad. It rushes forward. Ash is in the air. The buildings below twist and turn out of the way of the creature. They seem under its control.
No. It doesn't even have to crush them.
It tears forward towards Ash.
Wait a second. Wait a second. How does that thing
I'm
have
not
less
using
than
my
186
revive
health?
on you.
What was your question, Ash?
It does have less than double your current health.
It's terrified of me, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. It takes a -4 penalty.
I have a vision
I
of
want to activate my Curse
horror.
of Chaos on the first attack it did.
Okay, what would you like to innovate?
I want... So, it succeeded at the timeline jump, right?
It succeeded at the timeline jump, which is not an attack.
Yes. But here's the thing. It's specifically attacking by tearing reality apart,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
I'm turning the first attack into a 1, which means that it doesn't even do like its miss damage for a second, because that's just how it works.
Okay.
But here's the important part. I want it to end up ripping reality apart so much that it actually stabilizes the timeline
It doesn't
and
get
doesn't get the
instant.
extra turn.
Yeah, alright! Ruined my entire thing. Seb still takes the 13 miss damage from the second, though.
That's fair.
It is
That's
now...
just splashback. That's just splash damage from it tearing the universe apart.
Yeah. It is now Kalia's turn.
If there's anything
only
that brings
applies
order
four
to
damage.
chaos, it's chaos.
Would you argue that this creature is staggered?
Yes, it is absolutely staggered. There's no argument about it. You can still
Okay.
see the supernova exploding other stars inside of it.
Okay. I will do this. Oh my god, that was so close to a 2.
You're nice.
Your white light burns away parts of the void. It's smaller than before. Let me show that. This void creature has almost nothing left.
Can't say I'm sorry about that.
Cool, that's my turn.
All right, Leanne.
I wanna run up. I wanna jump over, like over where like Ash is, like the stone like stairs there.
Do it.
Is that that's reasonable jump
Yep.
to make? And from Hell's Heart, I roll a 2.
You stab into the void, your sword disappearing. As it comes out, it just, the sword is dripping black. The void howls out one last time. And then all is calm once again.
Oh. Good.
You can all
Do you
put
guys remember when we used to fight, little things? Like stray dogs or Heck,
I'm gonna
the phase
activate-
spider.
I'm activating
Cobalt.
two biting times to store command points.
Can I gather power again?
Sure.
I want more of this stuff. This stuff is good. This stuff is good for me.
Do you have any icon relationships left?
I don't.
You know what? We'll use one of the dames. As you gather power, it coalesces into a weird small cylinder, bluish in the center, stainless steel around the end caps. It's an energy capacitor.
Oh. I'm gonna use lightning magic to bring that over. What is that? What does this do?
Any spellcaster can use this to have a nat 20, one-time use.
We call that Elf Queen or Emperor?
Which one was a 6?
I have 2 6s.
Oh, no, definitely Emperor. Putting structure to chaos. In fact, you can exchange any other icon relationships you want into the void to obtain rare consumables.
Oh. Huh.
Honestly, everyone, I felt like that fake Raza was much more intimidating.
That's just because Ash managed to do 200 damage in one attack.
Yes, he managed to perform one admirable fireball.
I am going to send the energy capacitor levitating towards the dame if I can.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, here, take this. My own power is more than enough.
Much obliged. Thank you kindly.
Well, Kalia, you should go fetch our friend.
What friend? The dude?
Orion.
Orion has like edged
Where is he
forward.
hiding?
He's with the end of the fight, like he's rushed forward. Oh my gosh, guys, that was incredible! I can't. You fought a freaking like black hole thing.
Orion knows what black holes are. Can he explain them to the rest of us?
Yeah, it was black. There was like no light, and there was a big hole.
Amazing.
I saw that. That's fair.
What's with the thing? And he points down at like, there's just almost like tile work. 1,000 different planets, all slightly different from each other. Sometimes they're deserts, sometimes they're larger, sometimes they have a moon, and they're all being destroyed, torn apart by the same black hole.
Well, if what Havel has said is true, what we're witnessing here is proof that we, in the grand scheme of things, are very
Are very what?
minuscule.
Ash is gonna get down like on his hands and knees, and he's just like, there's so much power.
I hope you die in the fire.
Yeah. But we have to keep moving.
Yeah, no, whatever that is, I'm going with not our problem.
I don't think it even could be solved by us.
Yeah, no.
But there's so much. Hold on, I need to take notes. I have rituals I can cast. I need to see the effects. I can
Ash,
draw so much
Ash,
power from this.
no. We need to go.
That power is going to your head. It's overwhelming. It feels like you have entire worlds that within your finger grasp. If only you waited a day.
Yeah. One day's all I need.
One day
A
is
day.
enough for the stone thief to submerge.
And crush
Yeah.
you.
With this, I could tear a hole out of the storm thief. I'm sure.
Well then, you're welcome to stay. I'm not sticking around.
You have promises and commitments outside of the Stone Thief. You can't risk not making those.
Ash is gonna like pull out the book and just like look over it frantically, and then he's gonna, yeah, he'll give up the ghost. He'll start walking the long way around.
And you guys thought you needed Lucian.
Wait,
Say
do
that. I
still
just
have-
said this was kind of a strong fight to start out with us, getting used to that. Whew. So do we get quick rest now?
You
Yeah.
sure do.
Excellent.
We do get a quick quest. Man, I just never got hit that fight.
As you guys
Sorry, didn't mean to roll that as free.
I was just gonna say, how'd you get a free one? How do I get a free one?
It was an accident.
you guys travel along for a bit. Although as the last of you leave, you go and look one last time towards the black holes. And it feels like some force is just lurking within. But not your problem, so you keep moving on.
You know, if that power's still here after the Stone Thief, then it's our problem.
Speak for yourself. We've already got the problem after the Stone Thief. We've got the Great Ghoul. We've got a war. We've got all kinds of problems that are they feel a lot more manageable now after
We have a
looking at that.
mortgage on the Jade Spine Manor.
Yeah, like seriously, you want to go tackle that, whatever that is, before you pay off the house? Like, God, no.
No,
You've got a business to
I
run.
will admit, real estate paperwork is my least favorite paperwork.
I mean, if we're dead, we don't have to pay off the house, though.
I mean, yeah, it's already in the house. You've got a deed.
Yeah, but like we just invested a whole bunch of money in like the business that is attached to the house.
That is true.
So we're all good with that immense well of interdimensional power just sort of sitting in the gut of the Stone Thief as
No, I don't
some
think
horrible.
I don't think we're okay with it. It's just we can't do anything about that.
Yeah, that is definitely beyond our pay grade.
We'll hit up
at
the
least-
Archmage. We'll ring him up after we kill the Stone Thief.
See, hey, dude, what do we do with this? Yeah, it'll be
We could have at the very least sent Orion down there.
No.
Yeah, no.
Do you want PvP? This is how you get PvP.
Well, I mean, how invested are we in Orion?
I'm more invested in him than Ash.
Wow.
I would like to bring our survival rate of people that we try to help, higher, because it's pretty bad right now if we actually think about it. So I'm semi-invested in Orion making it.
Honestly,
I didn't actually think we were.
50-50.
I didn't even think we were going to model the business around saving people all the time. I thought this was more just I don't know what I thought now that I think about it. How do you make money again?
We're a production facility for magic items and blacksmith materials, primarily
Then-
weaponry.
What are you doing out here?
I'm out here because somebody's got to deal with this damn stone thief that ate the rest of my clan that we are trying to rescue.
Oh shit, picture.
Oh shit, picture. You guys enter the next level of the Stone Thief and look down upon a shaft that's just a half-mile long, if not more. No OSHA guardrails here, just ramshackle staircases, some rope bridges, some marble staircases leading forever downward. Giant birds flitting around on the edges.
Good thing that talisman is there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's ringing some bells for me. I wish
This
I
is
could
where
fly.
Birdie lives. Birdie got sucked into the Stone Thief.
This is actually Birdie's mindscape. Stone Thief is getting metaphysical.
Do we, this doesn't look like a way out.
Well, you know the Stone Thief. Sometimes down is up.
Okay.
Besides, that's how we got out the first time.
That's true.
The last thing we'll leave off on, as you guys look down, there's light. There's a procession of people all wearing robes and elaborate masks. They're marching solemnly down down some of the staircases further down. Almost like you could probably shout and they might hear you, but that's about it. They march around a corner. As the last member does, he turns up, looking straight at you guys, then turns back around and continues down the corner.
Oh, this is going to be...
Wait, is it someone we recognize?
That will remain unanswered.
Oh, of course.
They were wearing a mask, but you wouldn't recognize them.
Leanne's gonna relive some childhood trauma. Let's go.
Those people don't strike me as the kind that get out very often.
I don't think anyone in the Stone Thief gets out very often.
Right. No, you're right.
How does it feel to be... We're kind of gifted that way, actually. We're the elite.
Well, this is where we're going to call session. I know it's a little early, but you guys certainly blasted your way through that boss faster than I thought you would. Happens. Rumham, what's something you liked? What's someone or something you want to see again? And boy, how many stair steps do you need in your day before you hit your goals?
Stair steps 0 because I hate walking upstairs.
Well, you're walking down.
Oh, walking down? Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Walking down's cool. You know what? I'm gonna say something controversial yet brave, and I'm gonna get flack for it from everyone here. Kind of sad that boss didn't feel harder.
Controversial, brave.
It's controversial.
I think the only person that actually felt threatened during that was Ash, and that was because he was up in its freaking nostrils the whole time.
No, I
We're
definitely
just
felt
gonna
threatened.
ignore Dane almost getting one shot.
Yeah, I
Okay,
felt threatened.
well, yes, that also happened. But I feel like if we exclude Ash because he put himself in, in trouble, the Dame was the only one that, actually...
That's half of us. Half of us
I guess.
nearly died.
Well, I mean, I don't really count Ash because Callie doesn't really care about Ash, so...
Did we have, a crew name?
Do you understand that without Ash, you would have been fighting that thing for another 20 minutes?
More than.
Yeah, but
I
I
would
mean,
not be
Ash
fighting
also
it for
does
20
dumb,
minutes.
reckless shit. So, I mean, Callie doesn't have time for people who do dumb, reckless
So
shit except her health.
so sorry that our
magic.
Our shield master just is always on the back lines. Funny how that is.
She was literally in the front line. You stepped into the fronter line.
No. It's her job to meet me halfway.
She, in fact, did. She was halfway between us and you.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Yeah, no, I overall, yeah, those are my thoughts.
Ellen,
Let's see. I thought there was really cool tokens. I thought it was a cool map, and it was a cool little like brush with other genres, and our little fantasy characters just kind of nope, no cosmic horror here. We see that plot hook. Bye, which was kind of fun. I'm excited. I'm intrigued by the stairs and the number of stairs that I need to make my goals. I don't include stairs in my goals, so
All right.
you know.
Pow?
One, I really enjoyed the like atmosphere of the battle arena. The setting around it was really nice, and yeah, this is as crusty as I want it, but I was getting flashbacks specifically to the very first Kingdom Hearts and like the final world you have. Like the end of the world, I was getting flashbacks to that as the like atmosphere for it. With like this just like encompassing like void blankness on the floor. Which, cool shit. The fight, nice. We really bungled that beginning with a lot of bad rolls at the start.
Pulled it together.
Barely. Leanne was definitely MVP that fight. And you know, with her steps, she doesn't really have that in her general like exercise regime. But you'd be surprised how many steps you have to run up when you're chasing people around cities.
That's fair. Last, certainly not least, Seb, who I give great credit to because he's been running Star Stuff every Tuesday, and this session was our crossover event, the Horizon, if you will. He runs a very evocative world, and it's very inspirational to pull from, which made it fun to steal his map and lean on his ideas. So if you want to see the event that just was foretold, join us tomorrow for Star Stuff, where I will hopefully punch a black hole. Seb, how do you like it?
I loved it, man. I didn't even think that you had a dragon token. I didn't know they made those. Where the hell do you find this stuff? The token to Raza was amazing. I thought you got me with a red herring, and I'm so happy that you did. Wow, what a monster. What a monster. I saw those attacks that evocated Fireball, huh?
Mm-hmm.
XZ would be proud.
XZ would be proud. Before the session, I asked Seb, what he thought the signature move of everyone from the Star Stuff party was.
And they were just all there, ready to spank us.
We didn't get to see, Anya's sneak attack. Just you guys kept wiping out the void creatures really fast.
That's what they were for.
We've learned. Kill the mooks.
What a good boss fight. Even if it wasn't very long, it was actually exactly what I like from a good sort of intermediary fight. And then the actual boss fight itself was good. I'm only a little disappointed that that you didn't have sort of like a narrative lead for down the stairs, like a little bit further of a stopping point,
I'll be real. I had to upload the stair image just to even do that.
If I do that in the middle of the session, what are you talking about? I had a lot of fun. Thank you for running that, and please do join us tomorrow for it if you can make it.
Max is going to be like, what? The one time I'm not here and we finish ahead of schedule? Oh, well. We'll see y'all next week. Max will still be gone, and then after that, we will be rejoined by him, and we'll see what crazy stuff you guys get into.